Okay, and we are live on LearnBiz, the podcast channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are speaking tonight with multidisciplined artist Laura Knight about her solo art exhibition. So we are going to have a nice little chat with her to talk a little bit about this exhibition. But I'm Sandy Boisrond. I'm one half of LearnBiz, the podcast, and LearnBiz LLC. And I'm going to turn it over to Lisa so she can introduce herself.
Yes, I'm Lisa K. Crawford, and I am the other half of LearnBiz LLC. And you all may remember, if you kept up with our episodes on our YouTube channel, that Laura Knight was on as a guest as an artist entrepreneur. And now she has a very special event coming up in the art world, and she's going to tell us all about it. Laura?
Okay, so I have an event coming up. It's my first solo art exhibition. It's called Eden Matriarchs of the Movement. It's going to be showcasing different communities that we have sustained for ourselves over time in different regions and different places. And it will also be exhibiting some of our female activists over the years that sometimes get a little overlooked, and we'll be paying homage to some of those ladies during this exhibition.
And this is and you know we don't have enough drum roll yet. This is your very first art exhibition. How exciting is that for you?
It's very exciting, very nerve-wracking. The thing is, normally I paint and I just paint, right? But now, like when you're creating something for a specific event or something like you're thinking, uh, how are people gonna view this? Are they gonna like it? It's like a lot more pressure now, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I hope it goes well.
One other question here: do you have to work when you put the exhibit out? Do you have to worry about the lighting? Do you have to get into all of that? How it is displayed? How all of that?
So as far as that goes, I position the paintings, right? So if I want to tell a story, I kind of position it in that sort of way. And I try to make sure that the colors are, conducive to what's beside it and things of that nature. But whereas the light is concerned, the installations that's all done by the gallery. So they have people that come in and do that part. Well, after I've already positioned everything, they'll have someone to come in and do that part. So,
Wow, I can't wait to come and check out your art exhibition. Sandy?
I,
So, Laura, in terms of the topic of this exhibition, we're talking about Eden, matriarchs of the movement. What inspired you to kind of put this collection together? And can you tell us a little bit about the pieces that you have in this exhibition?
so the thing is, so Eden, when we think about Eden, we think about like a sort of paradise, right? And so every day we watch the news and we see what's going on and how people are being treated in regards to their their economic state as well as the color of their skin and things of that nature. So I just thought, wouldn't it be interesting to revisit some of those communities that where we were able to just exist without having to be compared to anything else or have to, what would you call that? Or have to code switch per se. You could just be
Gotcha.
yourself in your environment. Um, so that's what Eden is all about, right? Just us being together and being able to be um, free and express ourselves freely and come together as a community.
And what were your motivations in selecting the specific pieces that you put together for this exhibition?
So for this exhibition, I wanted the pieces to show um, us being able to to educate ourselves, being able to medicate ourselves, being able to protect ourselves. Um, Basically, the everything that makes a society function, right? I wanted to exemplify those parts in times where we were able to successfully sustain that um, for our community.
That's very great. So when people come to this exhibit on Sunday, and we're going to get to that where it's located and the times. What do you really hope once people go through the exhibition that they walk away with? What would you hope would be the takeaway
The
besides some
biggest thing
artwork?
that the biggest thing that I would want people to take away is just that sense of community, right? Being being able to give back. I'm really big on volunteering your time and that sort of saying each one teach one and things like that. Um, I want the people that come to the exhibit to feel inspired. Um, and it's really because I know sometimes when we go to, like, say for instance, when we talk about Black art, sometimes it's kind of sad because we talk about like slavery and things like that, and it just brings up bitter feelings. But I wanted this to be like a feel good moment, so we can look at what we accomplished and what we can accomplish in the future, to say like, see, we've done it before and we can do it again. So the exhibit's gonna have a lot of bright colors. It's really vibrant. It's got a lot of expression. I want everyone to walk away feeling inspired, and I want, out of everything, for us to feel more connected.
Why do I feel like this? Why do I
Like a little goosebump type feeling.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate you, Laura. Like I don't think in my lifetime I've really gotten to know any folks who are artists, who stepped into being an artist as their business, the livelihood
Mhm.
piece. Um, in terms of the pieces that you're going to exhibit, are people going to be able to purchase those pieces?
Yes, yes, you can definitely purchase the pieces.
Okay, great.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. And so tell us where this is going to take place. And Sandy and I already RSVP. So tell folks how they can join us on Sunday.
Okay, so the event is going to be at the Sunrise Civic Center. They have an art gallery there. Um, so from 2 to 9, they're celebrating Martin Luther King that weekend. So from 2 to 9, they're going to have a host of different little things you can do. They're supposed to have like a live band, a pavilion. I think they're doing a tribute to Whitney Houston as well in the theater. So
Hmm.
it's definitely you can come and hang out, but in particular, the exhibit is supposed to be from 4 to 6. But you can
4 to 6.
come early and
Okay.
you can stay late,
Okay.
right?
So the exhibit will be from 4 to 6, but if anyone wants to come out to Sunrise, Florida, Sunrise Civic Center, they can come out and hang out from 2 to 9, 7 hours worth of
Yes.
entertainment,
Mhm.
correct? Next Sunday or this
Yep.
coming Sunday.
This coming Sunday, yes. And I'll be there too. I think I'll be there for the entirety of it. Maybe
I
not so
love
late,
it.
but I'll be there. Right.
You accept
Yeah.
yeah, I know you accept cash. You accept credit cards.
Funny enough, I don't think I've ever taken a payment for artwork in cash. I don't think I
Wow.
ever. But I do accept credit card. I would take cash, okay. Um, I have the little square, so.
So
And I'll also have prints and my books, of course. And
that's right. I've purchased your book. Oh, we definitely will have you back to showcase that. A great book. So yeah, you'll have to tell us more about that, but your book will be there as well.
yes,
And what's the title of your book again?
The Depth of Still Water.
The Depth of
Still Water.
Still Water. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah. So I purchased that book, and I'm gonna bring that out so I can get it signed. That's the one thing I think I'm missing.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Anything else, Sandy?
I think that we've covered it all. If you are available on this Saturday, please take
Sunday.
advantage of, oh, I'm sorry, I said Sunday.
Yeah.
Please take advantage of the opportunity to get a little bit of culture, to meet this amazing artist, Laura Knight. She is doing her first, and I mean very first, solo art exhibition, and it is called Eden, Matriarchs of the Movement. So we look forward to seeing you there. The RSVP link is up on the screen. But we thank you so much, Laura Knight, for taking a moment to share with us your artistry. And we look forward to some feedback from folks about this exhibit.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And one day, Sandy and I are going to want you to do, like the portrait of our LearnBiz portrait. So we'll get with you on that.
Yes,
sure.
we're getting. Thank you so much, Laura.
Love you, Laura. Talk to you soon. See you Sunday.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.